Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 132, Calculus with Applications, Section 13.4, Problem 4. This is Section 13.4, Problem number 4. It says, draw the graph of the following function. Be sure to label the x and y coordinates of any critical points. And the function that we have to draw is f of x equals negative 2x squared plus 4x minus 2. So let's see if we can draw this. It's a 7-step process. Step 1 is take the first derivative. So I'm going to do f prime of x equals negative 4x to the first is what I get for the first piece. So again, that derivative comes from the exponent coming down times the number in front, the exponent of 2 times the negative 2 in front. 2 times negative 2, there's my minus 4. X, so 1 less power, so the second power drops down to a first power. The plus 4x in the middle will just give me a plus 4. Again, when you have an x to the first power, its derivative is the number in front, so positive 4. The minus 2 has no x with it, so its derivative is 0. Pretty much drops out. So this is step 1. F prime of x equals negative 4x plus 4. Its first derivative. Step 2, set it equal to 0. And again, the reason why we do that is this is telling us the slope, the first derivative. We want to know when the slope is 0. So that's step 2, negative 4x plus 4 equals 0. Step 3, solve it for x. So I'm going to have negative 4x equals negative 4. I'll bring this 4 to the right side of the equals. And divide out the minus 4 in front of the x. I'll have x is minus 4 over minus 4, which is going to give me a 1. So x is 1. When I have an x value of 1, I have a slope of 0, or in other words, a horizontal tangent line. So on the graph, I know if I go over 1 for x, I'm going to have a critical value, or horizontal tangent line at some height. So the next thing I have to do is find the height. That's step 4. Take my answer from step 3, which is x is 1, put it back into f of x, and find the height, the y coordinate that goes with that x is 1. So I'm going to do f of 1 equals negative 2 times x squared will be negative 2 times 1 squared, plus 4 times x is 4 times 1, minus 2. And we'll figure out what that comes out to. So 1 squared is 1 times the minus 2 in front is minus 2. And then 4 times 1 is 4. And then minus 2 on the end. Right? Pay attention to your signs, very important. And now I'm going to have negative 4, positive 4 when I combine everything. And the answer I get is 0. So the y coordinate that goes with my x of 1 is 0. So x value is 1, y value is 0 for my critical point. So the next step, step 5, is plot that on a graph. So if I go to the graph and I go over 1 for the x and up 0 for the y, here's my critical point. Over 1, up 0. Now, what's happening is either the function's going to come up, 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 and flatten out here and go back down, or it might come down, 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 flatten out here, and go back up. So that's what we have to figure out next. So I know the height when x is 1, so let's go 1x value to the left and 1x value to the right and find the height. And we'll figure out whether it's coming down and going back up or coming up and coming back down. So let's plug in a 0. See what height we get for 0 into f of x again. So f of 0 is minus 2 times x squared becomes 2 times 0 squared. 4 times x is 4 times 0 minus 2. And because of the zeros, the math is very easy. 0 squared is 0 times the minus 2 in front is 0. Then 4 times 0 is 0. The parts with the zeros drop out, and the answer of minus 2 just comes right out. So if I go over 0, I'm down 2. Over 0, down 2. So there's 1 point. So it's probably going to come up, flatten out, and go back down. But let's just check to make sure. Let's go over 1x value to the right, plug in this x value of 2 into my f of x, and see what type of height I get. So f of 2 equals, so I'm going to have negative 2 times x squared becomes negative 2 times 2 squared. Plus 4 times x will be 4 times 2, then minus 2. So let's do the math. 2 squared is 4 times the minus 2 in front is negative 8. Then 4 times 2 is positive 8, and then minus 2. Well, negative 8, positive 8, it's very natural to just cancel these out and see that I'm left with a minus 2. So if I go over positive 2 for my x, the y that I get out is minus 2. So over 2, down 2. And now the final step, step 7, is if I connect the dots, the graph is going to come up, flatten out at over 1, 0, and then come back down and go through 2, -2. And it continues down forever on either side.